Hello and welcome to today's August 27th U.S. News and Stimulus Update video. If you're a subscribed member of my community, then welcome back. And if you're not, consider subscribing right now. Okay, make sure you go to yourbridgeplan.com/contest where we're giving 15 families $100 to help with groceries or a bill or back to school. I'll go ahead and leave a link in the first comment and also in the description section of this video. Tonight is the final night of the Republican convention. President Trump will give his acceptance speech from the White House lawn. Mnuchin of the Treasury is expected to testify before Congress next week on whether there is a need for more stimulus. In the past, he has said that there is absolutely a need to help the American people and small businesses. So I'll be curious to see what he says this time as he testifies before Congress next week. I will definitely do a video to let you know what he tells Congress. Okay, Congress needs to act quickly on the unemployment income situation. Under President Trump's executive orders, unemployment can only be paid out until they run out of funds, which right now looks like 3 to 4 weeks. Remember, a U.S. president does not have authority to create or pass a budget. So Trump had to rearrange money that was already set aside under the original CARES Act in order to get unemployment money out, as the Democrats and the Republicans had come to a stalemate on their stimulus package negotiations. So that definitely needs to be addressed. For the first time in weeks, there is going to be a chance to address that. Mark Meadows, Chief of Staff from the White House, and Nancy Pelosi, Speaker of the House of Representatives, are scheduled to speak today at 2:30 on the next stimulus package. Mark Meadows wanted to meet in person, but Nancy Pelosi agreed to do a phone call. She then said if Republicans don't come to the table with more money, it will be a short phone call. Basically, within a few minutes, if she feels like they're not going to bump up their budget, she's going to end the phone call. So anyway, this is just what is reported from an interview that she did. Mark Meadows then tweeted, "If you really want to help Americans, how about passing relief for small businesses and unemployment assistance along with postal funding?" So basically, hey, good job getting the postal bill passed. Can we piggyback with things that need to be addressed right away? We'll see how they respond to his tweet. You know, I wish that we, the people, could enact the no money for us, no money for you politicians act. If they were living in our shoes, I think that they would act swiftly. But as most of them are wealthy, I think that they have lost touch with the American people. However, I am happy to report today that the two sides of the negotiating party will be meeting today. So once I know more, I will share more. But I'm just hoping and praying that they will come together for the American people. I know so many people are suffering right now. Hey, if you found this video helpful, will you do me a favor and give it a like? That way YouTube will share it with others. I really appreciate when you like my videos. Okay, now yesterday I saw a cartoon of a donkey and an elephant in a rowboat. And each of them were rowing in the opposite direction. And then they stopped and said, hey, we need to work together or we're not going to go anywhere. They both smiled and then started rowing in the opposite direction. This is exactly what's happening right now. There's zero progress because they're not rowing in the same direction, right? Like pick a direction and row in the same direction for the American people. Okay, now I was asked on my community page, why didn't the government just issue $1 million to everyone? Well, that would have been really cool, but it would have been terrible for the economy. It would have led to hyperinflation, the crash of the dollar. You simply cannot print that amount of money without repercussions. And so basically, think about this. There was 160 million people that got money, multiplied by 1 million. That is $160 trillion. It's a cool idea, but it's mathematically impossible. Anyway, great question. Okay, Hurricane Laura has smashed into the state of Louisiana, and it was a Category 4 hurricane. It has left tremendous damage in its path. It has now been downgraded to a tropical storm, but continues to drop massive amounts of rain as it heads north through the United States. I just want to say that my heart goes out to my fellow citizens in Louisiana and those states that have been affected by the rain. It was just a terrible, terrible storm. You guys, we got a lot going on right now. We've got riots, we've got fires, we've got natural disasters. It feels like America is being torn apart, and I'm just hoping that as a people we can come together. So help your neighbor if you can. Help where you can. I know that a lot of people are struggling right now. This is today's update. As I know more, I'll share more. Do try to sign up for that contest. That's my wife and I and our community's way of helping at least 15 people have a little bit of extra money. Anyway, don't forget that you are amazing. I appreciate you being in my community, and I'll see you on the next video.